Okay. 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 Golfers do this when they're on the links and they're trying to get a sense for the wind. I think you can hear the wind. It's very, very drafty up here. So, I'm a little nervous. I'm a lot nervous. Really, really. Because, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That's not the nervous part. I'm cool with being dead. My life didn't have much to offer me anyways, so being dead is the least of my worries considering all the bills that I had. When you're just kind of like so deep in debt, because you're a debt slave, right? And you got hundreds of thousands of dollars from your college, and you're kind of stuck in this system of servitude where you have to go to the office every day to pay off money that you borrowed so that you could have a job in an office. So I'm dead, and I'm done with that. I think I left $500,000 worth of debt, which is cool. I don't know who's gonna pay that off, but it's drafty up here, but it's pretty good now. I was paying like $500 a month for like the minimum payment. I don't know, $700. So I'm dead. How often do you get to hear people say that and mean it? Sorry it's so windy. I'll try to shut up. It's also dark up here. Windy and dark. So you may have guessed why I'm nervous. If you haven't guessed why I'm nervous, I'm sitting here. I've got about 5 or 6 more steps to go. It's dark. I can't exactly tell how many more steps to go I have. And I've got an interview. It's cold up here, too. I've got an interview with God. Fucking nervous, dude. So I was pinned between 2 trucks on an interstate. Don't ask me how it happened. I don't know how it happened. I was pinned between 2 trucks. I was really changing a tire. Okay? One truck stopped to help me out. I turned around, looked at the truck, and another truck smashed me into the back of that truck. Slamming on the brakes, of course. But what difference did it make? I was a pancake. So now I'm dead. And when you die, I can't speak for all deaths, obviously, because I can only speak for my death, but I found myself at the bottom of a very long staircase. Now, evidently, the staircase is kind of like a form of purgatory because I've been climbing the staircase for a very long time now. I don't know how long, because it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe kind of like a timeless realm. I don't know. My watch doesn't work here. My phone doesn't work here. It's like an electromagnetic blackout. So it's all kind of psychological time, spiritual time, kind of like purgatory time. I've been thinking about my life. I have a feeling that I'm going to be judged for shit that I did at one point. I never repented, didn't go to confession, none of that stuff. To be honest with you, the reason I'm a little bit nervous is I never believed in God. And when I was alive, I'm sorry, it's a little windy. When I was alive, I thought about Pascal's wager, right? Pascal's wager is something like, basically, you don't know if God exists, but if God does exist and you don't believe in God, then you're going to go to hell. And so you just might as well believe. You might as well believe. Because you lose nothing if you're wrong, and you gain everything if you're right. Actually, no, you lose everything if you're wrong, and you also lose nothing if you're wrong. See, in the sense, if you're wrong and there is a God, you're going to hell, and if you're wrong and there isn't a God, then you've lost nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I didn't believe in that. I said to myself, if I'm wrong, okay, and there is no God, but I believed in a God anyways, then my whole life would have been a delusion. Like I would have been believing in something that doesn't exist, and that would have framed my entire life. It would have been a waste to believe in something that doesn't exist and dictates how you should live your life. And if it's a falsehood, then you've lived according to a falsehood, and then you haven't lived according to the truth, which is a total waste of time for your life. So anyways, I was talking to this woman at the gift shop, I don't know, 500 steps down. There's like one shop on this stairway to heaven, as Led Zeppelin would say. There's a gift shop, okay? And don't ask me how they do that. I think it's some kind of credit system that you somehow pay off when you're in heaven, or if you go to hell. Anyway, she kept track of how much I spent. You've got to sign a little ledger. It's pretty primitive, actually. I have a feeling that gift shop has been around for thousands of years. 5, 7, 8,000 years. I don't know. Whenever all this God stuff happened. So I was talking to the woman, or the angel, or the being, or the entity at the gift shop, and I was like, okay, so I'm a little nervous here. I'm really a lot nervous, because I'm guessing that I'm going to get in trouble for not believing in God, and maybe I was wrong about the whole Pascal's wager thing, and blah, blah, blah. She was really nice. She's like, well, it's more about a frame of mind. When you get to the top of the stairs, it's more like a frame of mind. What you see is what you're gonna get. And I was like, oh. Like I create my own reality thing? She's like, well, kinda, sorta. Although, there's still reality. You just play a significant part in its creation, but there's still a reality, quote unquote, outside of your creation. Anyway, so I bought something for God, thinking that I might be able to, I don't know, curry favor with God. Gonna buy some sympathy from God. Here we go. Oh, little gift for God. Orchids. They're fake. I'm not exactly sure if God's going to be able to tell if they're fake or not. But, I don't know. I saw a lot of orchids there. A lot of different flowers. A lot of kind of real feminine flowery stuff there. Cards. Get a card for God. Little statuettes. Kind of strange, though, because there's statuettes from every single religious tradition on the planet. It wasn't just a Christian or Judeo-Christian or Judeo-Christian Muslim gift shop. So evidently you can buy gifts for God from every tradition, and I don't know, kind of like a tithing, not a tithing system, like a penance system, like you're kind of bribing God to let you into heaven kind of thing. So evidently, because I have such a bad credit record down on earth, I couldn't get really a big gift at all for God. This is pretty much the most I could get with my credit score. So that's something. Either don't go into debt before you die, or if you go into debt, pay off your debt. I would just say don't go to college and hack your own education so you could circumvent $200,000 to $300,000 worth of debt. But you shouldn't listen to me because I'm dead. Got hit by a truck, pinned by 2 trucks. Who gets pinned by 2 trucks on the interstate? What kind of dumbass am I? Anyways, take a look. This is for God. I'm gonna be like, hey, God, got you some orchids. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been walking this whole time. And I'm about to press the ringer for the entrance into heaven. So, here we go. There's a big gate here with spiky things on the top. So far, there's just a lot of mist. It's kind of like a blue-violet, misty, velvety quality to the air around here. Steel bars. It's locked, and I'm cold. So I'll just wait here. So you're dead. What do you say to God? Hey man, let me into heaven. Nobody's here. Wonder how far these, if you just give me a second, I want to see how far this gate goes in either direction. Looks pretty endless in that direction. Give me a second. Yeah, it's pretty endless in that direction, and I'm thinking those bars are a good 100 feet high. Yeah, probably about 100 feet high. And then those things that curve over, you can't really climb over them, even if I could climb 100 feet up. Which I can't. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? God? Jesus? Buddha? Moses? Allah? Hello, anybody here? Anybody? It's kind of weird, actually. It could be that my eyes are playing tricks on me, but I don't see any stairs behind me, which is wild because I just climbed up the stairs. I don't see anything behind me. The gift shop is gone. If I were to step backwards right now, I don't know what would happen to me. So let's just hope that God answers the door. Wind is picking up. You ever think about what you talk about if you had some time with God? You know, the easy questions come to mind. Why is there evil in the world? Why'd you permit World War I and World War II and all that stuff? If you're God and you're omnipotent and all that. Frankly, those questions never had much interest for me. Oh shit. Oh God. Thank you for listening. I brought you some flowers. They're fake. I know you can tell. I know you can tell because I told you. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Pink orchids, right, of course. I'm gonna just set them down here for you. It was wonderful talking to you tonight. Thank you for listening to me. It's a pleasure to meet you, God.